What is up, guys? Ben here, and welcome back to episode number 2 of my road to Division 1. If you guys didn't see the first episode, then the link will be in the description to the first ever episode, so you can see how we started things off. The first thing we're going to do in this episode is actually go into the loan players, and we are actually going to loan Raheem Sterling, the exact same thing as what I did on my main account first time round when the early release came out on FIFA 15 the end of last year. We decided to loan Raheem Sterling. He's very, very quick, got a decent shot on him, very, very good dribbling, and he just helps, you know, he just helps. We were looking to get back in there again, so we could get Hazard as well and put him on the left, which was going to be the plan, have Hazard, then have Welbeck, and then have Sterling on the right. That was going to be the plan, but instead we couldn't find it again. I think you can only loan one of those players, so you have to choose it wisely. If I had known that, I probably... Actually, no, I got 11 games with Sterling. I definitely would have stayed with Sterling. So instead we do find this, the manager task, and we've got to change the name. I did call it Road to Glory first time round, so we are just going to call it Road to Div 1 this time round, mainly because that is what the series is called, and secondly because that is what I want to do. I want to get to Division 1 rather than a Road to Glory, because Glory doesn't really specify anything. Road to Division 1 means you got to get to Division 1 and you've got to win it, and that is the plan for me. I really, really hope I can do it. It's going to be a really, really tough run without a doubt. But, you know, like I said, with no help, no coin bonuses, no packs, nothing. Well, the only packs I can open are with coins I have earned from the game. So it's going to be a really, really tough sort of way to do it. But, you know, it's something that should be quite fun at the same time, I'd imagine. So now, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go on into the Division 10 and try and finish off Division 10 in this episode. 2 games left. If we win them both, we should be able to. I've been quite lucky in the run in Division 10 so far. Last time I actually tried this was on the last FIFA, and I just did it for fun. I didn't do it for a series. It was just a little bit of fun. And what actually ended up happening was I ended up playing a load of full gold teams, which was really frustrating. So we do go on into the game and we get lucky once more. Play against Matry up front and then a full bronze team behind him. And then what that meant to me was, you know, we have 100 chemistry, we have more chemistry, we have a couple of good goal scorers, so we're going to try and abuse them. First thing Raheem Sterling did, scores a goal. And Raheem Sterling has been such a good player to sign for us, you know. As soon as his 11 contracts run out, I'm buying him because he has been absolutely ridiculous for me so far. And, you know, I have a pretty decent idea on what I want the team to be, you know, by Division 10, because it's you got to think ahead. This is such a tactical thing to do, with, you know, because you've got to worry about contracts and fitness and injuries and stuff like that. It's got to be such a tactical thing to do, and you've got to think everything through. And I know it sounds really sad, you know, FIFA isn't tactical, stuff like that, but it honestly is. You've got to think about so much. You've got to think about, like I said, the contracts, the fitness, the injuries. You know, you need to upgrade your team. You need to make sure your team is good enough to win the division. And so, you know, I'm trying to think, I'm trying to build a team that's cheap. At the minute is kind of hard because obviously the market is going ridiculously high, and we should be able to do okay, basically. So what we do is we go on and buy Leon Britton for the centre mid, because I realised that my passing in the midfield has been absolutely shocking. I have nobody that can ping a nice pass or play a nice through ball or anything like that. So what I was trying to do is make sure that Leon Britton actually has a decent amount of passing, which he does. I think he has like 77 passing, which for me, I think that's quite good. And then I was hoping that he was going to be sufficient enough to slot into that right centre mid slot and actually do a decent little job for us. So we're going to go on into the second game of this episode, and we're going to pray to God that we don't play against some ridiculous team. And, you know, that is exactly what doesn't happen. We play against another bronze team with a gold... right mid, sorry, Jesus Christ, got there eventually, and a silver goalkeeper. So, you know, things are looking up for us, I'm not going to lie. Things are looking really, really good. We've had a lot of luck with the draws, I'm not going to lie. I'm sure as soon as we get into Division 9, that will change quite dramatically. We do go through once more with Raheem Sterling, and we tuck that one into the near post, and we already 1-0 up. And this game was an absolute rout, I'm not going to lie. Raheem Sterling went absolutely mad in this game. He's so good. He's honestly one of my favourite wingers in the game that's under, like... Well, that's under, like, I don't know who am I using at the minute. I use Ronaldo and Bale in my main team. So, and then Alexis Sanchez is probably the next best player. So, you know, anybody under 50k, you know, Raheem Sterling is your man. Just getting in nice little through balls like that, as my controller goes again, because I was on the market looking for some players a minute ago, and one was running out. And again, Raheem Sterling with another great ball into the box, and he can do everything. He can assist, he can score, he can run, he can create chances, he can track back as well. I think he's got like medium work rate, so I'm pretty sure he can track back quite nicely. And he does everything really, really well. As if you see this goal here, the goalkeeper actually puts it into his own net, saves it with his top arm onto his bottom arm, and then it goes into the back of the net, which is actually quite funny. I slide in and miss it, he slides in and misses it. And this goal, we're trying to make this guy rage quit, I'm not going to lie. When you're in when you're starting again and you have no fitness cards, what you want to do is you want to make people rage quit as early as they can, so you don't use much fitness. And that's what I was trying to do. You know, I was trying to make sure that he was just going to rage quit. And look at that goal, by the way. That was a non-rare bronze player that volleyed that into the ground, bounced like twice, and went straight through the goalkeeper. So yeah, I was trying to make this guy rage quit. I was trying to be the biggest dick I could, basically, passing it around, scoring as many really trampy goals as possible, and you know it didn't actually work, I'm not gonna lie. So we go through on goal there again. I think that was with Raheem Sterling, and he just dispatches that into the top of the net, and he is going to have no issues about putting that in the net, I'm not going to lie. And then a hilarious own goal. This guy was riddled with AIDS, I'm not going to lie. I got so lucky in this game. This guy was so unlucky. Obviously I deserved to win it, but it's just things like that. The goalkeeper own goal as well. It's just everything just went against this guy. And we did win that game. I think it was like 10-0 or something like that. I forgot to have a look at the scoreline just a second ago, but that's absolutely mental. That scoreline is crazy. We could go on into the player ratings, and you can see here Raheem Sterling picking up a man of the match, getting a stupid amount of goals, getting a stupid amount of assists. You can see here, I can't quite see because the preview on Sony Vegas is really small, but you can see he's just gone absolutely mental in this game. I think he got like 4 assists and 4 goals, or 4 assists and 5 goals or something like that on his debut, which is just mad. It's absolutely mad. So that's the end of the video, guys. We are going to actually make a few little upgrades on this team. As you can see, the fitness is low. Now, this is a little trick that I learned off Sam 5000 back in FIFA 10. When you are low on fitness, or when you are low on contracts, what you want to do is you want to sell the player that's low on fitness or contracts, because you don't want to be spending 200 coins on a fitness card or 200 coins on a contract. That's 400 coins that you need to save. So what you want to do is you want to sell that one player, get as much money for him as you can. As you can see there, we sold him for 500 coins. And then what you want to do is you want to go out onto the market and buy a new one. As you can see here, we do buy a Danny Welbeck for 700 coins. He has a lot more contract. He has a little bit more fitness. You know, I'm not going to lie. The only reason this one attracted me is because of his contracts. And then what we do with the rest of the money, we had like 2.5 grand, obviously, for winning the Division 10. So what we did is we went out and replaced every single player in the team. All of the players that were in the slots, you can see empty on the screen, are on the bench now. And as you can see, we are going to fill it up with gold players. Adrian, the West Ham goalkeeper, goes in net, 350 coins. Then we have Hunt going in at right back, again, 350 coins. And you know, it's just such a, you can get so many good players for so cheap. Alderweireld or Alderweireld, whatever you want to call him, in the first centre back, 350 coins. Colo. In at the centre back for the second centre back for 350 coins. Gibbs in for 400 coins. Gibbs is brilliant on this game. The CDM is going to be Nzonzi, again 350 coins. Yeah, I think it's 350 coins. And then the last centre mid is going to be Jordan Henderson for 400 coins, I think it was. And then the striker position, I do put in Danny Welbeck, but after I stopped recording, I did sell on Danny Welbeck, and I did put in Mara Zarate, because Zarate is so good on this game, it's unbelievable. But like I said, guys, that's the end of the video. As you can see, we have got pretty much a full goal team. We're progressing really nicely. Just need a new right back now. I think we'll get Raphael in there sooner or later. But like I said, hope you guys did enjoy it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share on Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Share my channel. Sorry about these longer videos. I will try and cut them down in the future. I know you guys like videos between like 3 and 5 minutes, so I'll try and do that. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a very good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.